William Sutherland, and I am one of the directors of the East India Company, based in His Majesty's capital metropolis, the City of London.
Sutherland family, who later founded the Hong Kong Shanghai Banking Corporation, known now to you as HSBC.
When I say that our East India Company is the greatest company to have ever existed, would anyone here disagree?
No.
Indeed. From a small office in Leadenhall Street to today's commercial empire. I am spending this evening at our East India Club in St. James Square in Piccadilly. The carriage just dropped me off. Tonight, we are going to see a Kathak performance. Of course, the Prime Minister will be there. I suppose you know that one of his grandmothers was from Bengal, and his father was one of us, serving the company for many years.
Lord Liverpool was until recently the longest serving British Prime Minister and was a very good friend of the East India Company.
My colleague, Melville Collins, the brother of the Earl of Dundalk, will also be joining us this evening, and we will sample the cooking of our new chef, Raman, who once worked in the kitchens of the Maharaja Bahadur. Ah, yes. Perfumed pita bread sprinkled with rose water, chicken tikka masala garnished with coriander, tandoori leg of lamb, dubon soup, buffalo kebabs. And for desserts, we will have mawa jalebi soaked in rose and saffron syrup and Firni rice pudding with cardamom. All here in Piccadilly. A spectrum of flavours to please everyone and all tastes, don't you think?
The gentleman and his friends like to use spices that their company bring back all the way from India. They mix turmeric, cumin, chili, fenugreek, and they call it curry. Now, don't tell me what, but no one in India has actually heard of this.
Sir Melville and I also have some business to attend to at the smoking room after dinner, and after the ladies, our wives, withdraw. I have some new silks to show the ladies, which have sailed in our cutters all the way from China. And that should give the ladies enough to talk about while us gentlemen talk business. Some fine silk from China has just arrived in the port of London this afternoon, and my wife suggested giving some to Mrs. Collins. He mainly trades in tea and tableware, while I prefer fabrics and opium. The premiums are just so much higher. Soon, all of Bengal will be ours. The treasures of Bengal will be laid before us, and the company will rule. We are the foundation of a new British Empire, forged by private enterprise like no other in over 1,000 years.
The East India Company became the greatest company ever.
The new Roman Empire.
Riches from Calcutta, Madras back to the city in London. Imagine the Strand we paved in gold.
The Prime Minister, of course, is one of us.
Prime Ministers always do what's best for the India Company. It's in their blood, and we always support the Prime Ministers.
We spread civilization around the world and add a special spice to life.
And if they try and stop us, well, we have our ways of dealing with such behaviour from the locals.
All over India, the people were discontented and rebellions broke out. We dealt with them, of course.
The glorious East India Company.
Glorious for who?
For some, of course, we were in it for the money. There was plenty left over for us to save a bit for a rainy day.
We civilized the Indians.
Do you remember that labourer on the tea plantation who broke his contract?
They brought him back and all the other labourers were taught a civilised lesson, all right. He was beaten to death by the foreman in front of everyone. Yes, we British taught the Indians a lesson or two.
Ah, the ladies have arrived for dinner. The glorious East India Company.